Here's a sight you don't see every day. In fact, this is the biggest rail move of vehicles back to 20 Brigade units in months. It's not an easy job to move heavy armoured vehicles like this, and the train journey itself from Hoona to Senalaga takes around 11 hours. So here to help out are a team from 24 Regiment RLC and various 20 Brigade units to make sure that everything runs smoothly. Because some of these soldiers may not have been involved in a rail offload before, safety is a primary concern.
The end boards and the rolling stock, they're extremely heavy, so we need to show the guys how to manoeuvre them properly, the chocks and the chains, and also making sure no vehicles drop off the rail flats as well, which is quite a big one.
Movement controllers from 24 Reg are the overseeing force behind this operation, which has taken months of planning.
Hoona are responsible for getting all the vehicles onto the rail flats, and there's also one of the trains that's got passengers on there because they need to escort their vehicles. And Paderborn section are responsible for offloading the vehicles in Senalaga and getting them from the railhead to unit lines.
These Challenger 2 tanks have recently been used by the Scots Dragoon Guards, but now it's time for the Queen's Royal Hussars to get back behind the wheel after they were doing different roles on their recent tour of Afghanistan.
We've been in an infantry role on Herrick 15, and now this is our opportunity to get back to return to role training, doing our core skills, learning the basics from the very beginning again, which will hopefully culminate next year when we go to Canada.
Over the last 2 days, around 100 vehicles have been moved across 3 rail loads. It's a process that's becoming more of a dying art, but will be increasingly important as 2020 approaches.
Loading and unloading rail is a basic movement support capability that we have to keep. And of course, as we get into greater European training and ultimately the drawdown from Germany, we'll probably use more and more rail, and therefore we need to keep current and competent in the skills that allow us to do this safely within the Bundesbahn and UK regulations.
With their vehicles now safely back in camp, these units will no doubt be keen to get back out onto the ranges. Ali Gibson, Forces News, Senalaga.